A boat, got an RV, maybe a few toys, and you're not trying to break the bank, then I've got a treat for you. I'm Ryan Evanson, and this is the best of East County living. And today we are in Oakley. And as you can see, I am at the end of a very quiet street. And this is the house that we're gonna be touring today. You know what? With me in the background, it just isn't the same. Let's flip this around. Look at this. Super, super cute Oakley home. Detached, single family, no HOA. Crazy affordable price, under $470,000. You got nice concrete work coming up. You've got beautiful landscaping in the front. You've got a nice fence. We're gonna peek back there in a little bit, but guess what? You got a couple of cars that are parked out right here, and you got RV, you got boat, you've got toys, you've got all kinds of options. I'm digging the fence with the lights on it too. That's pretty nice. Let's go in and check this place out, because I promise you, you are not going to find much better in terms of, look at this porch. Hold on, backing it up. We're going in reverse. Super cute. In fact, before we go in, because I'm digging this already, let me just highlight the front yard area. You got like a little dry riverbed, a little creek action, nice rocks. The landscaping is nice, really like it. And you get this nice tree that's providing a ton of shade, because you know how it gets out here in East County, it gets a little warm. And so you've got some nice trees that are not taking over by any means, that are providing a lot of shade and a lot in terms of curb appeal. All right, here we go. We're gonna check this out on the inside. What do we got, Ryan? Let's tell them what we got. Well, we open up. First thing I notice is you've got nice molding around the windows. Are those new windows, Ryan? Yeah, those are new windows. I don't know how new, but these are certainly updated, because this house was built in 1956, if I'm not mistaken. So these windows are definitely an improvement. You've got nice baseboard, nice dark flooring. You've got crown molding around the room, a nice ceiling fan. You've got a ceiling that has been scraped and retextured, so that's nice. You get rid of all that acoustic crap. So that's really cool. What do we got? So you get a nice living space that moves right into the kitchen. Look at this kitchen. So it's nicely painted on the inside. The kitchen actually squeezes in a lot of cabinet space. I mean, look at this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get like 12, 13, 14 cabinets here. So for a smaller home, right, it's not huge. We're talking about 834 square feet. Not huge, but you've got a lot of cabinet space, a very functional kitchen. I'm loving the granite countertops. I like the depth behind the sink. It gives some, I don't know, just it gives it a good feel. It's a nice characteristic here. I wonder if it's got lights underneath. It does, I just don't know how to turn them on. And I'm probably gonna flip a switch and it's gonna turn the garbage disposal on, so I'm not going to do that. But you've got your built-in oven, you've got your built-in stovetop, gas burner, microwave, upper, nice size refrigerator. This is probably going to double up as a pantry. We'll go outside in a little bit. This is the laundry room. There you go, 5 cents. Whew. That sounds like labor. There might be some labor laws that we might be crushing with 5 cents per load. I don't know. You've got your water heater here, clearly. You've got your washer, you've got your dryer. I don't know if we've got 220. It looks like we've got 220 back there, guys. I don't know if we have gas for the dryer, but you've got gas right here for the water heater. So if you want gas, you can get gas pretty quick. Kitchen, you've got recessed lighting. It's nice. It's really nice, guys. Very cozy, very cute, very quaint. So the story here again is You get land, you get a very functional, updated house, you get a private street. So here's bedroom number 1. Need some new carpet, that's all right. You've got some windows, you got a ceiling fan, you've got a closet, mirrored closet, tall baseboards. You could dress this up pretty nice. It would transform in a heartbeat with a fresh coat of paint and some new flooring. You've got bedroom number 2 here. Nice flooring, updated for sure. Tall baseboards. You've got a slider out to the backyard from the primary bedroom. That's what I'm gonna call this one. You got crown, you got tall baseboards, you got some corner round, just kind of finishing things off. And then we back up. You've got a nice, this is probably your closet, but you've got a nice barn door. Adds a nice touch. We'll get this thing rolled back. And yeah, look, there's your closet. Very nice touch. Really like that. You got some shelving, closet organizer, some hanging rods. Very nice. Let's take a look at the bathroom. So you've got the tile in the bathroom. You've got your toilet, you've got your single vanity, you've got your mirror, you've got some lighting, and then you've got a nice shower. Over tub. And then you've got some closet space to keep all your stuff. I like it. So here we are, this is at the end of the hallway. We're in the bathroom. We're gonna walk our way back out. And what do you think, guys? Should we go out the laundry room way? Or should we go out the patio? I think we're gonna go out the patio. So Lee, let's see, what else can I show you or tell you about this house? It's one of the most affordable homes on the market, especially when you consider there is no HOA. Okay, so here is where a lot of the value is gonna be. It's gonna be pretty tough to find a house, whether it's 1,000 square feet or just under or more with land at a price in this area that's gonna be less than $500,000, especially when you consider some of the updates. So as soon as you come out, you've got concrete, nice and clean. You've got a gazebo or a pergola with some string lighting. That's cool, digging that. Plus you've got fans. Let me back up. You can see you've got 2 fans that are mounted at the top here. So that's cool. Plus you've got the curtains to bring in some privacy. You've got string lighting all the way out towards the storage structure, which we'll go see in a little bit. And then you've got wine barrel planters, ready to roll with drip system. You've got a grassy area, a future grassy area. Yes, I see it is not grass, it is weeds right now, that's okay. But then you've got some concrete, some, what is this, aggregate? Exposed aggregate, kind of like that look. That leads into a little threshold here, moving into pavers, taking us back out towards the corner of the lot. Oh, now I see what's going on here. Look, you got cornhole here. I ain't gonna say this is regulation, but look, this little strip right here, this is prime cornhole space. Faux show, faux show. We're gonna walk around here. Like you got like a little garden center, little station to get your pots and your plants and your mixing soils and all kinds of stuff. A little bamboo over here. And then here's your storage. This is pretty big. This is actually really big. You got lights. So you definitely have power. I see you got power all the way around. That's pretty cool. You got shelving. So this is workshop. This is storage. This is gym. This is maybe exterior little office space. Shit, you might even be able to turn this into a little ADU. I have no idea. Possibilities are endless, my friend. You've got, this looks like it was a covered structure for something. You could sit underneath this. You could put a table out here. You could cover this. This could be for another couple of cars, because look, this is where you're at. Like I said in the very beginning, if you've got a boat, you got jet skis, you got a couple of motorcycles, you got cars, you got a camper, you got an RV, you got space here. So Size-wise, I don't know. I'm pretty bad with this stuff. I would say this is probably from here to here, maybe 15 feet, 16 feet, something like that. But it goes back, right? So this is, I would imagine this has got to be 8 foot, 8 foot, 8 foot, 8 foot. You probably have 40 feet here. 40 feet, and then if you opened the gate, which we're about to do, actually we're not because I don't want to, but look at this. You got another 40 feet to the street. So you could have boat, you could have camper, you could have an extra couple of cars, plus, and still not run out of room, and still have a yard. Kind of like this. Kind of like this. And yeah, look, it needs some help. It needs a little love. But what do you expect for $470,000? It's at the end of a private little road. You're in the middle of Oakley. We know Oakley is close for your commuters. It's close to the water. It's close to hiking trails. It's close to schools. It's close to parks. You've got Brentwood, streets of Brentwood. You've got dining. You've got retail. You've got shopping and stores and all kinds of good stuff. Look, we're doing all kinds of videos. You want to see more homes like this? Check them out. They're on the screen. Oakley, Brentwood, Discovery Bay, Antioch, Pittsburgh. If you're looking for affordable like this, we've got them. If you're looking for big size, premium locations, we got them. Look at this. Hey, with a sign like that, who needs Vegas? Who needs Vegas? This could be a really, really cool spot. Just gonna walk you around a little bit, then we'll go take a look at, oh, look at this. This thing's ready to go. You got your TV mount ready to go. Put yourself a nice little couch, a couple little chairs, maybe a table. You could be eating dinner, enjoying the nice, relaxing summer night, watching some TV. Where my Giants fans at? Where my A's fans at? There we go, there we go. New roof. That looks like a new roof. I'll check my stats. Looks like a new roof. You've got newer paint. Look guys, most of the stuff is done. You don't have to worry about a lot here. I don't even know how this opens. Does it open? It might not open. Doesn't look like it opens. So I'm not gonna force it because we don't wanna mess anything up. There you go, there you go. Look, your fences, they're in okay shape. You got a new fence over here. You got plenty of concrete. You got plenty of storage. You've got all kinds of possibilities. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Look, for under $470,000 to get a detached home and a lot this size with side yard access for your RV, for your boat, for your camper, for whatever you got, that's a tough combo to beat in Oakley. So if you want to see this thing in person, let me know. Do me a favor. If you're thinking about buying, you're thinking about selling, you got questions about properties, you got questions about the market, about prices, about rates, about you name it, reach out to me. That's what we're here for. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe, give me a like, give me a follow, share this with a friend. We'll see you on the next one.